semester to see how a law professor turned an alleged NFL equipment violation into a semester-long course. Take a look.
Founded in 1866, the University of New Hampshire boasts top research and learning facilities, nestled into the hills of one of the most beautiful campuses in the country. But as students return from summer vacation, hungry for knowledge, they're forced to confront an unsettling truth. Their university is teaching a class about a controversy, Deflategate. I went to campus to learn more. What would this class entail? Who would teach it? And more importantly, why don't girls wear pants to class anymore? Are you aware that your school has a Deflategate course this semester?
I have heard about it.
I am aware, I heard that.
It's been in the news a lot.
What do you think they're going to teach?
Pressures of footballs. I'm
Societal
not really sure.
of football.
I think it's a great class.
Why?
Getting suspended for footballs and then going to court. It's their reality TV show, basically. And they have our attention.
I'm going to list off a bunch of things that aren't real. And you let me know if you would major in these things.
Already?
Unicorns.
Absolutely.
Bigfoot.
I don't know.
Harry Potter.
Totally.
Shorts that cover your butt.
That might not be too popular.
Nobody would take that at this school.
Nobody would take that.
You are actually taking the Deflategate course.
I am. Signed up this afternoon.
So do you think you could deflate 11 of those in 90 seconds? Ready? Go. Pee, now pee, pee. I needed to meet this rogue professor, brave enough to challenge the fundamental idea that you have to teach real things to college students. Meet law professor Michael McCann, the man who thought a class about deflated balls was a good idea. Why do you think Deflategate has become such a big deal? Why is everybody talking about it?
I think because there's an absurdity to it that captivates attention. The fact that the NFL has staked so much of its reputation on an equipment conspiracy.
Whose side are you on?
Neither. I'm on neither side.
Me neither. If you had to blame one person for this entire Deflategate mess, how would you let Roger Goodell know it was his fault?
Well, I don't know if I would blame Roger Goodell per se for the Deflategate mess. I would blame the individuals who have come up with these equipment rules.
So it's the NFL's fault?
I think the NFL deserves some of the blame.
The majority of the blame?
It's hard to know.
60% of the blame would lie with
the system of
the
rules
NFL.
That exists in the NFL.
The NFL. We can just edit out the beginning of that sentence and get to the NFL, right? Great. Would it be okay with you if I sit in and audit the class today?
You can definitely audit the class, Katie, and I hope you not only audit it, I hope you raise your hand.
I won't.
So this is a class that is fundamentally about a story that I think you're all familiar with. Very brief recap. Go back to January 18th of 2015. The New England Patriots were playing the Indianapolis Colts in the AFC Championship. Well, in this class, we're going to look at issues objectively, as lawyers do. And I do ask you, play devil's advocate. Let's see if there are any questions. Yes, Ms. Nolan.
You're not saying allegedly enough. Could you just say allegedly? It's just important.
You want me to keep using the word allegedly?
Yes, please.
We'll bring up some of the weaknesses that might exist for the Patriots, that might exist for Tom Brady.
I object.
You object? On what grounds?
Circumstantial evidence.
But circumstantial evidence is admissible in the court of NFL.
But I object. In the end, justice prevailed. Tom Brady will play week 1, and Michael McCann will teach an interesting class to some bright young students. But questions remain. What will happen in later appeals? How short will women's shorts get? And why doesn't anyone on the local news know who I am?
From the courtroom to the classroom, there is now a college course on Deflategate.
And the students took it very seriously as well. That hand you saw taking copious notes, that belonged to the young lady in the Patriots helmet.
Really?